With all the up-and-coming young drivers on the circuit, it's easy to overlook one of the sport's more decorated vets. Brooke Tatnell is a 9-time World Series champion in Australia and has 65 career 410 victories. Darron Wallace has more in this week's Driver Spotlight, which is brought to you by Huset Speedway.
Oh, look, I know we're on a downside slope, but I know we've still got a lot left in the tank.
He's riding till he can't anymore. Brooke Tatnell has put together a career on the track most only dream of.
That we probably race a lot smarter than we do braver nowadays than what we did in the past. You know, the sport has changed more and more. There are more of these young guys are coming in, and you know, back in when I started, you had to race with respect. If you didn't race with respect, the senior guys came and popped you in the nose and you knew about it.
Only now the game has changed as he continues to race at 52 years old. He says he's constantly adjusting to the new age of racing.
If I don't feel I can go into a season and win races, then I'm going to quit. And at this point, I feel we've still got 4 or 5 good years left, and then I'll probably start focusing more and more on my son's racing. But yeah, look, we just come into it. If I don't feel we're competitive or we're going to be able to have going into each race season or each race with a competitive shot at winning it, then we'll quit.
He says the fire to race is still burning inside of him, meaning he's changing his process to stay in the game just a little bit longer.
It's about slowing yourself down. It's not about driving any slower, it's about slowing your brain down. It's looking further ahead, taking the opportunities when you need to take the opportunities and being smart and knowing when to lift. The ever-changing race tyres that we're on and the new brand of new compounder tyres are on this year, that's changing the racing almost back a little bit to where we were 10 years ago.
But whenever he decides to hang them up, he believes the racing world is in good hands.
I think the landscape's very, very strong. I mean, I was that young guy. There's still a lot there for the older, more experienced guys. And look, I'm 52 years old this year. I don't feel old. I still think I'm about 40. And, you know, I can guarantee I'll outwork all these little young punks.
While it has been a bit of a frustrating season overall, Tatnell still has a great shot at earning his second straight championship at Huset's. He currently trails points leader Mark Dobmeyer by just 6 points in the standings.